Hello. Today, I will discuss adult Asperger's subtypes, specifically, the loner. There are three basic subtypes in adults with Asperger's and high-functioning autism. 1. The actor. This individual desires interpersonal relationships with others and has learned enough social skills over time to pass as a neurotypical, that is, he or she can act like someone who is not on the autism spectrum. 2. The outcast. This individual desires interpersonal relationships with others, but has difficulty finding and maintaining friendships due to a lack of social skills. This person really wants to fit in, but usually gets ostracized from the group due to her odd behavior. 3. The loner. This individual does not desire interpersonal relationships, except with a very safe close family member or friend, and could care less about fitting in with the group. In this video, we will look at the loner. The loner displays a persistent pattern of detachment from social relationships, as well as a restricted range of expression of emotions in interpersonal settings. He or she, A, almost always chooses solitary activities, B, appears indifferent to praise or criticism from others, C, has little interest in having sexual relations with a partner, D, lacks close friends other than first-degree relatives, E, neither desires nor enjoys interpersonal relationships, sometimes including being part of a family, F, shows emotional coldness, detachment, or flattened affect, and G, takes pleasure in only one or two activities. Loners often engage in a rich, elaborate and exclusively internal fantasy world. They are frequently, but often unintentionally, standoffish, cold and unresponsive, which causes relationship problems. These individuals have trouble expressing their feelings in a meaningful way, and may remain passive in the face of unfavorable circumstances. Because of their lack of meaningful and intimate communication with others, they are not able to develop accurate images of how well they get along with people. Such images are important for the individual's self-awareness and ability to assess the impact of his or her own actions in social situations. When the loner's personal space is violated, he feels suffocated and feels the need to free himself and be independent. He tends to be happiest when he is in a relationship in which his partner or spouse places few emotional or intimate demands on him. It is not people, per se, that he wants to keep away from, but emotions, intimacy, and self-disclosure. As a result, the loner tends to form relationships with others based solely on intellectual, occupational, or recreational activities, as long as these modes of relating do not require the need for emotional intimacy, which the loner will reject. Loners are sometimes sexually apathetic. Many of them have a healthy sex drive, but prefer to masturbate rather than deal with the social aspects of finding a sexual partner. Their preference to remain alone and detached may cause their need for sex to appear to be less than that of those Asperger's adults who do not have loner tendencies. Unfortunately, the Asperger's adult with loner tendencies rarely seeks treatment because her thoughts and behavior generally do not cause her distress. When treatment is pursued, psychotherapy is the form of treatment most often used. Treatment focuses on improving social skills and interaction, communication, and self-esteem. Because trust is an important component of therapy, treatment can be challenging for the therapist, because Asperger's adults with loner tendencies have difficulty forming relationships with others, including a therapist. Group therapy is another potentially effective form of treatment. Although the loner may initially withdraw from the therapy group, he often grows participatory, as the level of comfort is gradually established. Protected by the therapist, who must safeguard the loner from criticism by other members in the group, the loner has the chance to conquer fears of intimacy by making social contact in a supportive environment. Medication might be prescribed, but usually only if the Asperger's individual also suffers from an associated psychological problem. For example, anxiety, depression, or obsessive-compulsive disorder. There are many social consequences that can be disastrous for the loner. For example, family disruption, damaged relationships with coworkers, and loss of employment and housing. Comprehensive treatment, including services existing beyond the formal treatment system, is important to improve symptoms, and assist in recovery. Self-help programs, family self-help, advocacy, and services for housing and vocational assistance supplement the formal treatment system. If you would like to learn more about the subtypes in adults with Asperger's and high-functioning autism, please go to www.adultaspergerschat.com.